Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. Another day, another drama channel drama, and today we're going to be talking about Nick Snyder getting into it with another smaller drama channel over on Twitter. If you haven't seen my previous video titled Tea Time Nikki Has Had Enough, I will link that in a card up over here, as well as down in the description down below, so definitely make sure you go check that out as well. Alright, let's go ahead and get on into the drama. So all this drama popped off on Twitter the other day when a smaller channel tweeted out their video with the following caption. Seems like all your fans agree with me. You're trash. At T by Allie caught you're doing the at your party and you got upset that she outed you. The comment section is lit. At It's Nick Snyder, at The Viewer's Voice. Now, if this user looks a little familiar, that is because they have done multiple videos on Nick Snyder, and when I mean multiple, I mean a lot. I went over to their page, and from what I can see with just Nick in the thumbnail or in the title, there is, I believe it was 23 videos on Nick alone, and that doesn't include any videos that he's not in the title of or in the thumbnail, so there could be even more, which is almost 25% of this entire channel's content. So to me, it seems like somebody might be a little obsessed with Nick, but that's just my opinion. Now, this is also the person who has done videos on Nick in the past with titles such as Nick Snyder Almost Dies, but Where Was Rich Lux? So clearly this person has some kind of issue with Nick that they can clearly not get over for some reason. And also, if you're going to try to come for someone, can you please at least use the correct form of your? And also, when you're trying to tag somebody like Allie, for example, she is no longer T by Allie, she is True Sleuth YT, so I figured that you would at least do some kind of research and know who you're actually tagging if you're trying to bring them into your narrative. Nick then took a screenshot of that post and said, "Because sobriety, relapse, and drugs are something to joke about. People will do anything for views, which is sad because my name doesn't even pull them." Now, Nick, come on, don't be that hard on yourself. I mean, the videos that I do on you usually pull at least a couple thousand views anyways. D quote tweeted Nick's tweet and said, "I'm sorry, Allie did what? Because she would have to be there. She wasn't invited in December. During the housewarming party, Nick wasn't using. Who the delusion?" So right there we have it, that this entire video is completely false because, as D states, Allie was not at the party in December in Houston. She was at Nick's birthday party in Florida, but Allie was not invited to Nick's party for Christmas in December in Houston. But again, if you're just trying to use somebody to frame your narrative, you're going to overlook things like, facts that are kind of important, but if you want to just spin some kind of story, then you will be able to just use whatever kind of information you want to try to push that. But even Allie wasn't having it, and so she quote tweeted it and jumped in with the following. Allie tweeted, "Imagine making a video full of lies trying to reignite the beef between me and Nick. We're all bored in quarantine. It doesn't give you the right to make up lies about either of us. Besides, aren't you the guy who laughed at Nick's relapse video while he was crying?" So even here we have Allie saying, "No, this is not true. You're lying. Stop making up lies and stop trying to use the old beef between Nick and herself to try to drum up views and stir up drama, knowing that both Allie and Nick were possibly going to be tweeting about this, which would draw more attention to your channel, which is exactly what you wanted." Then this channel tweeted out, "Thank you so much for your support, and I hope you can eventually stay clean from the, as it will kill you. Your face is starting to crack from the use of all the, stop using your father for views and sympathy, it's sick, at It's Nick Snyder." And Nick quote tweeted that and said, "You sure you aren't smoking something during this isolation/quarantine? Your behavior is unsettling. I hope you find peace with yourself soon." This person replied saying, "This is what I do at It's Nick Snyder, never done, LOL." Now, if Nick wants to come online and share something very personal, such as what's going on with his dad and his dad's health issues, then that's totally fine. That is up to Nick, and Nick chooses to share that, then that is on him. What I find very funny is the fact that you were like, okay, stop using your dad for views and for sympathy, but if you look at this screenshot here from your video, you are literally using Nick's video to get views talking about his dad. This user then shared his video again with a tweet that says, "Nick Snyder caught with..." T by Alley tells all. I updated the title in case there was any confusion. Nick then quote tweeted this tweet and said, hey, at YouTube, at YT Creators, since y'all want to talk about how harassment isn't okay on your platform, how about you look into this channel? Thanks. Now, this person has shared this video like 3 or 4 times with different titles for the video, which I think are all inappropriate and are basically all lies. So I don't understand how these titles are even able to be on YouTube anyways, but I guess, free speech. But again, he keeps referring to Allie as T by Allie, even though yes, that's what she is known as, but she is no longer known as T by Allie. She is known as Truth Sleuth. So if you're trying to get her attention, you're not talking to the right person anymore because somebody else owns that account, T by Allie. This person then quote tweeted Nick's tweet and said, I'm bullying you? I bet at MannyMUA733 and at James Charles think I'm doing all the many beauty gurus and YouTubers you harass on the daily justice. Now, there is a huge difference between calling people out for doing shady things online and lying to their subscribers and stuff like that, and making up actual lies about people and then pretending that they are facts, which is what you are doing. So yes, I would say that that is harassment. Nick quote tweeted this tweet and said, imagine if I wasn't a strong individual and your words caused me to shoot up, which I don't, causing me to die, because I'm sure you know once you go to the extreme, you go even harder next time. You prepared to deal with that? This person replied to Nick saying, imagine if what you say about people on your channel made them do the same. Does not feel good, does it, at Nick Snyder? You met your match. Now again, there's a complete difference between reporting on people doing things wrong and lying and getting caught and making up complete lies. And also, if you're going to talk to Nick Snyder, then make sure you at the correct Nick Snyder. You should know because you're adding him all the time and it's Nick Snyder. For some reason you tagged at Nick Snyder, which is this person, and I don't know if they had their tweets protected to begin with or after you added them, they decided to lock down their account because they were like, what the heck is going on? Nick then quote tweeted this reply and said, at the end day, I'll go to bed knowing my life is nothing like yours. While I report facts about what people do online, all you do is troll and hope for views so you can make 5 cents. Get a different hobby because that's all your channel is, a hobby. Now, I would have to say that you're being generous thinking that this channel is making 5 cents off of your name, because I hopped on over to their social blade and you can see that their channel is not large enough to be monetized, and in the past month, they have not gained a single subscriber, so they aren't even on the way to getting monetization, but I'm sure that they were hoping that if both you and Allie tweeted out all of this information, that it would draw people to their channel and get them more subscribers, but it appears that that is not happening. But if he wants to talk about how somebody's video can affect them, then let's talk about how your tweets can affect somebody else. One user replied saying, pot meet kettle, lol, and then shared a screenshot of a previous tweet from this person that said, I hope at James Charles chokes on a straight peen, immediately causing him to. He's such an ugly person inside and out. That's why you got canceled last year and never recovered. Hashtag James Charles' over party. So you're saying that it's inappropriate for Nick to make videos about these creators, but you can go ahead and tweet out things like that. That's absolutely disgusting, but you don't seem to care. But of course, this channel couldn't just let this be done because then they had to tweet out the following. He then tweeted out this video that's titled, Dear Nick Snyder, it's war now. So I don't know what kind of war he is looking for or what kind of battle that he wants, but whatever it is, I don't feel like he's gonna win it because he's just basically talking to himself now because he's not getting attention from anybody else. And in this riveting video, he basically just makes fun of Nick's looks the entire time. Now, I don't know if maybe he is obsessed with Nick and wants to hook up with Nick. Maybe he wants to get an OnlyFans collab going or something. I have no idea. But at this point, this is just a giant mess and these videos are gross and he needs to stop because it's getting to the point where it is harassment, and I wouldn't doubt it if Nick would be able to actually file a harassment lawsuit against him with these titles of these videos and the fact that they're all lies. But that is everything that I have for today's video, so I'd love to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you think that this channel is just trying to get attention from Nick in hopes that it will draw more viewers to his channel and hopefully get some more subscribers? Or do you think that he is just really thinking that he's onto something here and he knows all the truths, and that Nick and Allie are both lying, even though Allie wasn't there and Nick was there, and Nick has been very honest about everything that he has ever done? Do you think that this guy is basically just over the top harassing Nick at this point and he needs to stop? Or do you think that he's in his right to do so, even though everything that he's putting out seems to be lies? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you like this video, please make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could hit the big red subscribe button and hit the bell icon and set your notifications to all so you'll be notified of every time that I upload a new video. Alright, that's everything for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!